श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ श्री सद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ ध्यायामि चिन्मयानन्दं गुरुदेवं महामतिं प्रेमपूर्णं क्रियाशीलं सदा लोकहिते रतं कृपालुं सुन्दराकारं समर्थं सत्यदर्शिनं वाचा तत्त्वप्रकाशिन्या शोकमोहविनाशिनम्। ॐ श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। ॐ नमो नारायणाय। 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 ऋतगं सत्यं परं ब्रह्म पुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्वरेतं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमो नमः। ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात्। हरि ओं सुप्रभातम्। ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभाङ्गं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिहृद्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथम्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 61. सुधन्वा खण्डपरशुर्दारुणो द्रविणप्रदः दिवस्पृक्सर्वदृग्व्यासो वाचस्पतिरयो निजः त्रिसामासामगः सामनिर्वाणं भेषजं भिषक् सन्न्यासकृच्छमः शान्तो निष्ठा शान्तिः परायणम्. Today's shloka. शुभांगः शान्तिदस्रष्टा कुमुदः कुवलेशयः Gohito gopatirgopta vrishabhaksho vrishapriyah Shubhanga shanti dasrashta kumudah kuvaleshayah Gohito gopatirgopta vrishabhaksho vrishapriyah. Bhagavan's names are so beautiful in so many ways. Isn't it true that we are really enjoying every nama of Bhagavan, and it definitely transports our mind to where he is? The next nama, 586th nama says Shubhangaha. What is Shubhangaha? Sundaram Tanum Dharayan Shubhangaha, the one who has a beautiful form. This, of course, we all know. Bhagavan is very, very beautiful. Though one may say, no, Bhagavan is only depicted as these beautiful forms. We don't know how he is. But then all said and done, Bhagavan is beautiful. Whether it is with akara or he is nirakara, he is beautiful only. But for our mind to connect, we have a beautiful form given by the rishis. And here we find Sundaram Tanum. One meaning of this Shubhanga is the one who has beautiful Tanu. Tanu means body. None of the Bhagavan's creation or Bhagavan's avatar rather is awkward. He is always presented beautiful. Why is it so? Because our mind wants or wanders to all where there is beauty. Like for example, Krishna. Akarshanat Krishna, it is said. Akarshan meaning what? The one who attracts. How does he attract? By his own beautiful Tanu. Adharam madhuram vadanam madhuram nayanam madhuram hasitam madhuram madhuradhipate akhilam madhuram, it is said. And what to talk of Bhagavan Sri Rama? Ajanubahu Kamala Nayana. Think. Like that, Kandarpa Aganita Amita Chabhinava Neera Neela Jasundaram Patapita Manahu Tadita Ruchi Shuchi Naumi Janakasur Tavaram. All these descriptions are given. By whom? By a Bhakta. And what does a Bhakta see? Bhakta can see only beauty in Bhagavan. And therefore, Sundaram Tanum Dharayan Shubhangaha. This is one meaning, where everything of Bhagavan is beautiful. Akhilam Madhuram. Second meaning is, having a beautiful body is not important. What do we do with that beautiful body? And in today's world, so much of importance is given to beautification of the body. Body by itself is beautifully created by Bhagavan. However it is beautiful. This is how Bhagavan wanted. But what do we do? So many beautifications are done, and then selfie. Is this what the body is made for? Every limb, anga of the body must be rendered as a service to Bhagavan in the form of Nara. That is why Nara Narayana. Nara Seva, Narayana Seva. Jagat Seva, Janardana Seva. Service to the society is the purpose of a human body. Paropakarartham idam shariram. When the hands, the legs, every part of our body serves the society, who is none other than Bhagavan himself, then such anga, however it is, short, long, dark, bright, fat, lean, all these are differences, part of our karma phala. But what do we do with that body is what makes it beautiful. Not all these cosmetics as such. Think. Sundaranam Tanum here is that Tanu which works for the sake of the society, for the sake of Bhagavan who is in the form of the society. Therefore, Shubhangaha, Bhagavan is called Shubhanga because all his purpose, all his occupation is for the sake of upliftment of the society. Think. Dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami is again for what? To serve the humanity only. Bhagavan need not serve. We have to serve Bhagavan actually. But what has happened? What is happening? It's the other way around. Many people reject the very existence of Bhagavan, but in spite of it, Bhagavan says, that is okay. Their job is to do that. My job is to serve them. In spite of what they are. Think. That is the beauty of this Tanu. When this body serves the people, expecting nothing, demanding nothing, asking for nothing. What do you mean by asking, not asking for anything? Only when I do not work for the sake of selfishness. There are a lot of times we ask, and institutions ask money, ask donation. For what? To put it back to the society. Their asking is not for selfish gratification, not for luxury, but for the sake of re-establishing, for the sake of recycling the same money back to the society in a different form. So thus, when we serve the society, asking nothing, demanding nothing, such beautiful activities beautify the very limbs. Param Pujya Gurudev, Swami Chinmayananji, a 6-footer. And he is so majestic. Even in his akara, he was very majestic. But how do we see the beauty of such a Mahatma? By their service to the society. Think of Mata Amritanandamayi. Think of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. Think of Swami Vivekananda. There are hundreds of people. Dr. Abdul Kalam. And people like that who serve only for the sake of the society with no personal agenda. Think. Therefore, such people who work for the sake of society, they are called Shubhangaha. And they are Bhagavat Swarupa only. Shanti Daha, another very beautiful nama. Ragadveshadi nirmoha lakshanam shantim dadatiti shanti daha. Giving peace, only a person who is peaceful can give. I always quote the shloka from Sundarakanda of Tulsi Ramayana. Shantam shashvatam aprameyamanagham Nirvana Shanti Pradam. The first line of Sundarakanda of Goswami Tulsidasi. Shantam, Shashvatam Shantam. Bhagavan is what? Absolute peace itself. He did not become peaceful. He is peace itself. And therefore, Shanti Pradam, the one who can give Shanti to others. When I myself is in turmoil, how can I give peace to others? Therefore, to give peace, to give joy to others, I must have eternal joy, aplenty. And Bhagavan is a very nature of Ananda, Satchit Ananda Swarupaha Bhagavan. And such a person only can give, such Bhagavan only can give peace to the entire humanity. Ragadveshadi Nirmoha Lakshanam. The nature of this peace is beyond or devoid or free from what? All the Ragadveshadi Nirmoha Lakshanam. Those Lakshana which is of that nature where there is no delusion. Created by what? Raga, Dvesha, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. All of them will only supply agitations. Nirmoha Lakshana. Shantim dadati iti shanti daha. Such a peace is what Bhagavan gives us. As and when we turn towards Bhagavan, our mind automatically withdraws from all the whims and fancies of the world. When I say turning to Bhagavan, meaning what? Just not going and seeing, so many people go to temple and then they go on demanding. Gurudev has written one poem called Demandashtakam, where he beautifully depicts how people go to Bhagavan only for begging. Go in front of Bhagavan and say, Bhagavan, whatever you have given is fine. That apart, I want peace. When I come here, I am peaceful. Please bless me with that Shanti. Think, how many of us go and ask there? First of all, we don't go to temple, and if at all we go there with so many other agenda. Think, to go to Bhagavan and say, Bhagavan, I am fine. Why? Tum rachak, kahun ko darna. Isn't it? Hanuman Chalisa we chant. Tum rachak, when you are there as Rakshaka, why should I worry? Therefore, I am at peace. Such a peace, Shantidaha, the one who is the giver, who is the bestower, the one who blesses us with such a Shanti is called Shantidaha. Srashta. Srashta means Srashtikarta, the one who is the creator. Sargadau sarvabhutani sasarjayiti srashta. Sargadau, in this whole world, right from the beginning, right at the beginning, sarvabhutani sasarjaha, the one who created the entire universe. Kumudaha, another beautiful nama. Kaubhumyam modate iti kumudaha. One who is established in himself and who enjoys his own nature. This all of us have got an experience. Wherever there is ahankara, there cannot be peace. There cannot be joy. Wherever there is no ahankara, there is nothing but joy only in life. Think. God plus ahankara is equal to man. Man is suffering, woman included. Man minus ahankara is God only. What is God? Ananda Swarupaha. Therefore, he has to be happy only. Now, we can see this in very small babies. Small child running all around the house. Sometimes even no cloth on it. It will go. And so many children, they cannot speak. They go on speaking on their own. They amuse themselves. It has something to speak for itself. Self-amusement. It doesn't require anybody. It plays by itself. It enjoys by itself. There is absolutely no ahankara. It is absolutely happy. It does not require an alambana to be happy. Think. Only when there is hunger, it will scream. The mother comes, gives the child food. Once the stomach is full, enough. Mother goes and works. Child is amused. Think. Nirmala manaha. Such a mind is called Kumudaha, the one who is enjoying himself. And here, Ku means earth, Bhumi. And the one who enjoys himself in the form of earth. Not in the earth. In the form of the very earth, he enjoys. Swamiji, how can he enjoy in the form of earth? So much of chaos, so much of confusion, so much of calamities, all man-made. And he sits behind and looks at our stupidity, and that also he enjoys. We may be suffering, we may call it trouble, we may call it agitation. For him, he enjoys the drama that is going on in the form in the world. And that beautiful Leela is also Bhagavan's Leela, and therefore he enjoys. How many times we enjoy children It cannot walk properly. Damar, it falls down. And then the mother and father, they go and laugh and take the child and and the child also laughs. So many times there are so many things which child does. But then parents enjoy. It might appear as though the child is suffering, but the parents know it is children. It is one temporary thing. It will come out of it in few seconds, not even minute. The parents understand. Similarly, Bhagavan understands all this drama which is going on in the world, and as earth, in the form of the earth, Bhagavan enjoys. Therefore, he is called Kumudaha. Kuvaleshayaha. Again, Ku again is earth. Kuvale, Kuvalam means Jalam. Acharya writes, Koho Kshiter Valanat Kuvalam Jalam. Bhagavan reclines in water. Jalam means water. He reclines as a Seshasai, he reclines and he is reveling in his own true nature. Kuvale Shete iti Kuvale Shayaha. The one who reclines in water in a relaxed manner on Adisesha. And that form is so beautiful, so wonderful, absolute peace. Therefore, he is called Kuvale Shayaha, Kuvale Shete. One who lies down in Kuvale Shaya. Ku is earth, and that which follows encompassing the earth is Kuvala. All the earth is filled with water. I hope we know that. And he relaxes, he reclines on that water, on the Nagashesha there, and then enjoys. Go hitaha. This go shabda has got three meanings. Go means cows. Go also means earth. And third meaning of go is Vedas. Go hitaha gavam rakshanartham govardhanam dhritavaniti gobhyaha hitaha gohitaha. The one who works for the sake of the benefit of cows on the earth as well. And the earth. Cow, earth, and who also gives us the knowledge of the entire world in the form of Vedas or through the form of Vedas. Therefore, he is called as Gohitaha. Gave bhumye hitaha Gohitaha. See, what do we mean by hitaha? Hitaha is that by which the others are benefited. For the sake of the welfare of cows and earth, Vedas are being given to us so that we may evolve. Hita is what? Helping for the sake of the good. And evolving alone brings in good. What is that evolution? Evolution from Jivatva to Brahmatva. And Bhagavan, he was a coward boy, shepherd, and then he beautifully took care of the cows. This we see in Krishna Avatara. In earth, even helped earth be brought out of the waters in Varaha Avatara. If you see all the avataras, at every avatara, what he did was for the good of the society. Hitaha. So, Go Hitaha means the one who worked only for the sake of the good of the entire creation. For the benefit of the entire creation. Cows, earth at large, and also Go Hitaha means Veda. He spread the knowledge of the Veda in the form of the Guru. Therefore, he is called Go Hitaha. Go Patihi. Another very beautiful nama. Again, Go here refers to not only cows, he is also the Lord of the earth and the Lord of the cows because he took care of the house. Goho bhumyaha patihi gopatihi. Goho here refers to bhumyaha, earth. And then gavam patihi, the Lord of the cows. meaning the owner of the cows. All the cows he only owns. Therefore, Gavam Patihi Gopatihi. Gopta. Rakshakaha Jagataha iti Gopta. The one who protects. Palanat. Swatmanam Swamayaya Samvrinoti iti va Gopta. Another meaning is the one who hides himself by his Maya. He has created Maya, and we, out of our own ignorance, we do not understand our own true nature. That our own true nature meaning what? Bhagavatvam is entirely covered by what? By Maya. Now what Maya? Bhagavan's Maya. He covers himself by not revealing to a Jiva. Then what should happen? The Jiva should gain the knowledge of its true nature and also the ephemeral nature of this world, this body, mind and intellect, this very Jivatva, and grow out of it to recognize, realize and re-establish in its own true nature, which is Bhagavan. Until then, he has covered Gopta. Gupta is another word. Gupta meaning what? That which is covered, that which is hidden. Therefore, he is called Gopta, the one who protects all beings and the one who hides himself with his own Maya. Swamaya, Swa Atmanam Swamayaya. Samvrinoti iti va Gopta. Vrishabhakshaha. Vrishabha means dharma. Aksha, we all know, the eyes. Vrishabha dharmaha sa eva drishtihi iti vrishabhakshaha. His vision sees only dharma. And he always protects dharma. Sakalan kaman varshuke akshini asya itiva. The one whose vision is dharma, in fact, he himself is dharma, and whose eyes rain desired objects. Sakalan kaman varshuke akshini, meaning his kataksha drishti. In the Bhakti Shastra it is said, kataksha drishtya. At the corner, that one ray of his vision is sufficient, all Shubha will take place to the humanity. Therefore, he is called Vrishabha Akshaha, the one who showers, one who blesses all his bhaktas with what? Sakalan Kaman, with all desires. Most of our desires are blessed by Bhagavan only. One may say, Swamiji, I have been trying, so I want so many things. I have been putting lot of petitions to Bhagavan, but he is not listening. That means they are not good for me. Therefore, Bhagavan is avoiding all those desires so that I should not get into trouble. This we have to understand. Parampuja Gurudev very beautifully said, you may never get what you desire, but you cannot escape from what you deserve. And whatever we deserve, Bhagavan will not hold on. He will give, and in fact, Bhagavan gives more than what we deserve. How many of us, in fact, all of us have seen this. But out of our own craving nature, our own demanding nature, we go on complaining, Bhagavan, you have not given this, you have not given that, you have to give me this, then we are on crying all our life. If we can understand that the very life itself is a blessing by Bhagavan, if we can understand everything in us is given by Bhagavan and therefore he has blessed us with all these things, how wonderful. Think. Our mind will revel in joy. Instead of worrying about what we have not got, if we can enjoy what we have got, we are the blessed people. Think. Therefore, Sakalan Kaman Varshuke Akshiniyase iti Vrishabhakshaha. Vrishapriyaha, the one who is a great lover of dharma. Why do we often talk about dharma? Dharmika jivanam is something which Bhagavan loves. And when we live a dharmika jivana, Bhagavan will be so happy. He will bless us with everything. Every shastra, every guru, every elderly person, every parent, society, community, everybody says, Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. The one who protects dharma will be protected by dharma. This we also quote extensively. All of us are great Kotakacharyas. That's how somebody said. What is Kotakacharya? Go on quoting scriptures. But am I living them? If only we can, take shelter under dharma and live a dharmic life. Of course, mind for what it is will want to enjoy, will want to get delighted by small, petty, paltry things. It is not a mistake if it is legitimate. You can enjoy life. You can definitely enjoy all legitimate desires. Bhagavan will bless. He will only be happy to make you happy. Therefore, nothing wrong. But it should be legitimate. It should be dharmic. The one who is a great lover of dharma. The one who is in the form of dharma itself. It is not that dharma is different from Bhagavan and Bhagavan is different from dharma. Therefore, he oversees dharma. No. He himself is in the form of dharma, one who is in the form of dharma, and he is beloved to all. That is why Priyaha word is brought in. Vrisha Priyaha, Vrisha dharma, and the one who is the lover of dharma, and not only that, since he himself is dharma, he is loved by all. Therefore, he is called Vrisha Priyaha. Continuing. Anivarti nivrittatma sanksheepta kshema kritchivaha Srivatsavaksha Srivasa Sripati Srimatamvara Anivarti nivrittatma sanksheepta kshema kritchivaha Srivatsavaksha Srivasa Sripati Srimatamvara. 9 namas. Again, most beautiful namas. Anivarti. Anivarti meaning the one who does not come back, who does not retreat, the one who does not escape. Devasura sangramat na nivartate iti anivarti. The one who never retreats, fighting the battle, who never retreats until he wins the battle. Never retreats meaning what? Who never runs away from responsibility. All those who do not run away from responsibility, who take the challenge very well and work for the sake of the success of the challenge, can be called as Anivarti. Bhagavan never retreats. Bhagavan never escapes. He never deviates. He never runs away from the responsibility. One who never deviates, turns away from dharma. He follows all the time, he follows dharma. Vrishapriyatvat dharmat na nivartate. Because he loves dharma, he never gets out of dharma, goes away from dharma, deviates from dharma. Therefore, he is called as Anivarti, Dharma Palakaha. That is why this we have to remember always. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. I follow dharma, dharma will protect me. It is not that we don't know that we are performing adharmic activities. We know. But by the force of the mind and the desperate desire to enjoy the sense pleasures, more often than not, we slip from the dharma patha. We have to wake up, excuse me, and we have to come back to dharmic way, Okay, it is over. Even if we have done, don't sit and brood over it. Don't have self-pity. Don't sit in a corner going, oh, I did all this, and oh, what will happen? I will be doomed. I will go to hell. Don't worry. Start from today, from now. I take a resolution. I take a sankalpa. What is that? From now, I will live a dharmic life. Come what may. Past, bury it. Not worth it. Past is gone. Over. Now take a resolution and reassert yourself, resolve, reconcile for settling down towards dharmic ways. Then you will find Bhagavan will help you in all directions. When man takes one step towards God, God takes 10 steps towards him. But the first step has to be taken by man. God will wait. The moment you take first step, he will give the platform for the next 10 steps. Think. But I have to be firm. I must resolve that I will follow dharma. Then he will protect us. Anivarti. Nivrittatma. From the standpoint of Bhagavan, he has nothing to gain. He has nothing to achieve, nothing to acquire, nothing to possess, embrace, indulge, enjoy in the pleasures of the world. He is Nivrittaha, the one who is completely, Vairagyam. Swabhavataha Nivrittaha Atma Asya iti Nivrittatma. By his very nature, he is ever turned away from sense pleasures, pleasures of the world. He himself is the world. He himself is Ananda Swarupa. Therefore, he need not depend on an external factor for his internal joy. We are also like that, but we are unable to understand that because we have not yet got the knowledge of our own true nature. Once we understand, I am that Satchidananda Swarupa Atma, then the mind will no more run for the petty, paltry pleasures of the world. It will remain in its own Ekanta Jivana and revel as the very Atma. And that is why Bhagavan is called as Nivritta Atma. Swabhavataha, by nature, Bhagavan is Nivrittaha, Nivritta Atma. Sankshepta, very beautiful nama. What is Sankshepta? Vistritam Jagat. Jagat, world. Vistritam, this whole world which is so huge, expanded. Samhara Samaye, at the time of Pralaya, at the time of resolution, Sukshma Rupena Sankshipan. Sukshma Rupena, he makes it very subtle, and all the subtle form of this entire universe he keeps with him, and the whole Jagat is dissolved. Every species protected, and as a subtle form he keeps it. Huge tree can be re-established with a small seed. So what does Bhagavan do? At the time of Samhara Samaye, Visritam Jagat, Samhara Samaye, Sukshma Rupena, as the subtle form, Sankshipan Sankshepta. Therefore he is called Sankshepta, the one who makes everything subtle. Kshema Krit. What is Kshema Krit? Upattasya Kshemam Parirakshanam Karoti iti Kshemakrit, the one who protects what has been acquired. Now this is a very, 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 very important nama. All of us, including the speaker, all of us are working in the world only for these two things: yoga, kshema. What is yoga? Yoga is acquiring that which has not yet been acquired. And then having acquired, I have to protect it. Kshema. Yoga, kshema. These are the only two things for which every Jiva Rashi is functioning. From the womb to the tomb. Think. Minus that, we are unemployed. We don't know what to do. Think. Every Jiva Rashi is running wild goose chase. Behind what? Acquiring, possessing, collecting, aggrandizing, embracing, enjoying what? All the pleasures of the world. Think. Somebody said, marriages are made in heaven. Maintenance is your problem. Think. Maintenance. I want to buy one cycle, I have to maintain that cycle. Otherwise, it will make noise more than me making noise. Think. A scooter, I have to maintain. Why should I maintain? Because I want the scooter to take me, transport me safely to the other place where I want to go. Be it a car, including flights. All are vehicles, and vehicles are to be maintained. When it comes to physical world, maintenance is understandable. How many of us maintain our mind properly? Very many times. Please note this point carefully. We are scared of our own mind. In Vedanta, when the Shastras and the Guru brings out all our weaknesses, all our irresponsibilities, all our wrong ways of working, all our adharmic thinking, when they bring out, we get scared, we can't sleep. So best thing, what do? I can't face my mind, therefore, never mind. Think. We can't face our mind. Why? Because our mind is not well maintained with dharmic thinking. Our mind runs, it does not feel shy to run behind adharmic ways for the sake of sense pleasures. Think. And even in Bhagavad Gita, atha kena prayukto yam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladiva niyojitaha. Arjuna asks Krishna. Krishna says, you are right, Arjuna. Asamshayam mahabaho manaha durnigraham chalam. Think. Mind is fickle. Mind is unstable. To maintain the mind is all our sadhana. And the one who surrenders at the feet of the Bhagavan, the one who puts his mind there and says, Anyatha sharanam nasti tvameva sharanam. Hey Bhagavan, please, kamadi dosha rahitam kuru manasancha. And then Bhagavan says, if you have come to me, Rama Nama Vamme. Vamme means what? Once. With complete heart, if I take the Rama Nama, Bhagavan is there to help. Bhagavan will protect. Name bhaktaha pranashyati kaunteya pratijanihi. Understand, declare. My devotees shall not perish. But am I a devotee? I don't want to perish. I want all luxuries. I want everything to be acquired and possessed. And Bhagavan, please give me this, please give me that. Think. Mama kutumbanam kshema stairya virya vijaya aarogya aishwarya abhivriddhyartam sarva abhishasiddhyartam sarva mangala avaptyartam. Oh, so many lists we give him. Think. In spite of giving all this list, am I really saying, Bhagavan, all those apart, I am fine. How are you? Think. We never care about Bhagavan. There are so many examples of Mirabai, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa towards Kali. They revel in the thought of Bhagavan alone. And they are always happy. And for such people, Bhagavan will definitely protect. Ananyaha chintayantaha ye janaha pariupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam. Contract is very clear, categorically written. Ananyaha chintayantaha, the one who do not have fanciful thoughts about the whims and fancies of the world. Ye janaha mam pariti upasate, those who think of me as the ultimate and does not want anything in the world outside. Tesham. Ye janaha tesham. He is very clear. I will take care of you. Yogakshemam vahamyaham. I will take care of you. But are you coming to me alone? I will come, Bhagavan. I will come. Soon. I will come very soon. Swamiji, after retirement, I will be with you. Nobody has come. Think. Bhagavan also is waiting. And we are busy. Think. Why are we busy? Running behind everything. Bhagavan says, Ye janaha mam pariyupasate ananya chintayantah tesham yogakshemam vahamyaham. It is not LIC policy slogan, only when you pay premium karke. Without anything, I will take care of you. Come. Therefore, he is called Kshemakrit. Think. One who protects all that has been acquired. Shivaha, another very beautiful name. The 600th name. We have hit 6th century today. What is Shivaha? Swanama smriti matrena pavayan Shivaha, the one who purifies. By what? By his name alone. By his very remembrance alone. Think. One who remembers, even Narayana, yes, marana matrena janma samsara bandhanat vimuchyate. By his very thought, he purifies the mind. Think. 24 hours per day is given to us. How many of us think of Bhagavan? Think. Every thought of Bhagavan definitely removes samsara from for that moment. The more I think, the more I am away from samsara. Always I think, always I am out of samsara. I am with Bhagavan. Think. Therefore, Swanama smriti matrena, smaranat. But we have to consciously, with all our heart, remember him. Shivaha. The rest we will see tomorrow. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.